at Dollywood and craving a real sit-down meal that doesn't come in a paper basket, Wilderness Pass Restaurant might catch your eye. It's kind of tucked away between rides, but it's calm, outdoors, and gives you a second to breathe, which, let's be honest, you need after trying to survive Lightning Rod. Welcome one and all to Theme Park Vision. This place feels like a break. You've got a shaded patio, the smell of wood-fired meats drifting through the air, and enough room to not feel like you're elbowing strangers while you chow down. Big win already. So here's how it works. For $24.99, you get a platter. This platter is going to include your choice of meat, 2 sides, a biscuit, and a dessert. Drinks, not included, so you'll have to pay extra for a Coke or bottled water, just as a heads up there. They also have various soup and salad options if you're wanting a lighter choice. And let's not forget about the littles. They do have quite a few yummy options for them as well. The meat choices are pretty solid if I do say so myself. Pulled pork, rotisserie chicken, fried catfish, barbecue beef, and sausage. Sides are going to include baked beans, cheesy grits, hush puppies, corn salad, pretty much everything you'd expect from a Southern comfort food. And dessert? Whew, that is a whole situation. Just look at all these delicious options. Okay, honesty time. Everything wasn't a hit. So let's start there and then we can end with the major wins. Now first, let's talk about the biggest miss. This is the chili. This was probably the biggest letdown I've had at Dollywood food-wise. I ordered the 3-bean chili as an extra side, totally hyped because not only did it look amazing, but it's also one of the only chilies at Dollywood that doesn't have meat in it. And yeah, no, it was dry, mostly corn, and had this weird metallic aftertaste. I'm guessing it sat too long in a metal warmer or something and they didn't add the liquid to it. I don't know, but either way, it was not it. And when I say this is the worst thing I've had at Dollywood, I'm not joking. This was the worst thing I've had at Dollywood. The biscuit also kind of bombed. Taste-wise, it was really good. Garlicky, buttery, and kind of had like this Red Lobster vibe going on, but with a Southern twist. But texture-wise, it was dry and hard. If it was warm and soft, this would have been absolutely amazing. Now, I will say, to Dollywood's defense, this was only the second day they were opened. But we did have a little bit of higher expectations going in. Alright, so we talked about all the misses. Let's get on to the good stuff. The wins. Because when they got it right, goodness, they got it right. The rotisserie chicken, I don't throw this around lightly, but this just might have been the best chicken I've had, not just in Dollywood, but like period. Like, it was insanely juicy, seasoned to perfection, and had this smoky wood fire flavor that didn't need anything else. Although I did add some hot sauce, but that's just because that's really good together. And it was a power move. Also, massive. This thing was huge. You are not going to be walking away hungry, and this probably could have easily fed 2 or 3 people. The hush puppies were spot on. Golden on the outside, soft on the inside, little bits of corn in there. I'm pretty sure they're the same ones Dollywood serves at the Fall Festival, and I'm not mad that we get this year-round now. They were fantastic. And the grits. Oh my goodness, I absolutely destroyed them. Creamy, cheesy, and not the sad, watery kind. They were rich and legit comforting. I could have eaten a second bowl if I wasn't already stuffed. And to be honest, I even contemplated that for a hot second if I was like miserably stuffed or just stuffed. It was a whole debate with myself. Dessert was a huge surprise. I went for the pineapple upside down cake, and I'm so glad I did. It was moist, not overly sweet, and the pineapple gave it this perfect texture. It's the kind of cake you actually want to finish and not just take a bite of and forget about it. Let's talk about the price and if it's worth it. So, overall, for this entree platter, you're going to be paying $24.99 plus tax. Also, if you want to add an additional side is going to be $5.99. But to be honest, it's worth it. I've seen people complain about how it's pricey, but it is a full, huge meal. Like, this thing is massive. And again, that chicken alone can feed 2 or 3 people. And the 2 sides, a biscuit and dessert, that's a lot of food. So yeah, it's not just your standard quick service food. It is truly incredible, delicious, and it is something that I would say is worth the price. And again, eating actual wood fire slow cooked food, you can taste the difference. This isn't no frozen chicken nuggets. So would I come back? Definitely. Although I am hoping they fix that chili, because right now it is a hard no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But everything else, absolutely worth a stop. Real food, good flavors, and an outdoor spot where you can chill without feeling rushed? Yes, please. If you've been to Wilderness Pass Restaurant, drop your favorites in the comments below, especially what your go-tos are going to be. And if you haven't been yet, put it on your list. Just maybe skip that chili and make sure the biscuits look okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other Dollywood reviews, because yes, we try everything. Hope you all have a great week.